Hello and welcome back to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears. I had been down in Per's little basement here. This is like before Christmas stuff, before everything got snowy and yucky outside and got a cold and a whole bunch of stuff. But sure, her beautiful place here has gotten much more filled in, but she has gotten a whole bunch of different like dyes and stuff collected, liquids and stuff in her alchemy lab. Got some honey in here for various different things, presses, and we have all the clay dyes and of course the tannins and stuff here, and some of her storage stuff for, I haven't used it, but I assume for some community uses and people to put stuff here so that other people can use it too. So I figured there's a treasure person here and we got a map. Might as well see what's going on over here. You know, I got a little bit of gears, just fine. Found some out. Got our ladders, that is good. Don't need to have the map out anymore. But anytime you go to a treasure trader and you buy a map, it's going to be somewhere in the area. I don't know, like any kind of like how many blocks out or whatever. But this is not looking good. This looks like someone else had already, oh, I hate these water things. They work great, but I don't know where that goes to. Shoot. Let's just, I got ladders. I broke it. I don't have a block, so just go ahead and just put this stuff down here. It is close to our X. Alright, there's our stuff. Ah, a translocator. Okay, so it comes down to here. Well, I mean, I thought that these treasure maps would, you know, kind of go to a place. There is obviously a cave out there somewhere. Are we on the right X for this? Should I go down further? Maybe there's something else? We can just say nope to that guy. Alright, well, nothing found. But I'll try again. You never know where you're going to get these maps. They can be, you know, all over the place within a reasonable area. So I don't mind spending a little extra gears and seeing what might happen. I was trying to get, you know, some temporal gears, but we'll use up some of our rusties. And where are we? Oh, okay, we're up to the north. That's a good direction. We can go back up that way. I might need to grab some ladders, but that's okay. Up north here, and we've had a wolf problem in this region. Luckily, this is before the wolves happened. So we are getting kind of close. I find that if I try to go off where the X is, like a little to the side, you might end up like, you know, getting yourself in the wall. But if you go on the X, you will probably go inside the structure that is there. So we're down a little bit of ways. So, yep, there's a guy. So be prepared, I guess. I could throw rocks at him. However, he's not really coming out here, is he? Well, that's interesting. Okay, so there's a little bit of a air gap, I guess, this ruin had created. And I fell down anyhow. Alright, Mr. Tainted Drifter. Let's get some torches down, considering that's a cave. Is this what it really led to? Just this? Did say it was like maybe a different kind of place. They each have different names. And of course, Not much here. Maybe it's somewhere else. We'll find something else down here. You never know. I'm sure we'll come into a few more baddies somewhere around here. Yep. We're not too far down, so we shouldn't get too many bad ones. And I'm not sure the ore... I haven't done much ore finding in the area just because I hadn't needed a whole lot. Other than like some of the stuff I found just randomly. Alright. Nothing on you either. Okay, well, we can continue onwards. Might as well figure out what's around here now, since we're here and it's available. Got another guy, and not much. just some poor quality stuff, so probably not gonna find anything down here unless I find like another ruin or something. It's just possible, might find something good, who knows. Or you end up finding locusts, that's another possibility. And you know, occasionally you might find a saw blade or something with it too. So I'll just kind of kill these guys, and the light's gone away. How about I make a little mark here, like a nope. Did not bring a bunch of dirt or whatever to block off something, so could make the drywall fencing if you feel like it. No, I think I just kind of want to look immediately around and see if there's anything good or not, and then we can call it for here, and it's an option to always come down and look at stuff later. So there's nothing going over here. And I'm not filling this in very well, but let's see if there's anything over here. And this looks like just a little cubby hole kind of thing, so could cover that up as well. And if anyone ever comes down this ladder, at least they know, like, hey, it's obvious someone wasn't here. Someone was here and blocked that off. Alright, another friend. And he's just gonna give me flax. I think we are all set on all flax needs. Don't need to really keep growing it. I think even everyone's personal needs have been pretty much taken care of with our community stuff and all the windmill stuff. I have plenty left over at home. Hey, there is another one over here. That's a small little one. Oh, that is not a box. Okay. That is a box. And I will take... not much there. Okay, but that's okay. We'll take some kitchen dishes and such. You can never go without getting more of those because, well, you know, bowls get used and moved and kind of lose a few here and there, so resupplying that for the kitchen's always nice. That way people don't have a problem when they want to grab some food. Oh, another guy. Oh, hi. Oh, there we go. That was worth it now. And this, oh, that's a nice big drop off over there. Okay. Well, I guess even though the map didn't lead to much, I did get a temporal gear out of that, so my book, that's worth it because, you know, I only need 2, and that makes every one of them a lot more valuable to me, so we can hook up other stuff as we go. Okay, fence that off. Now it looks like it's a nice smooth wall. We can add another ladder or two and head back up. Alright, so I've got my pomegranate stuff down. We have apples. Oh, this yellow one has not been growing very well, but the trees grow, but they haven't produced. I think it has something to do with the temperature. It's pretty decent here. I planted an ebony seed because I found that in the dungeon one of the other times. And we've picked up a good bit of ore recently, so I don't need to worry about that sort of stuff. I rearranged a few little things in here. I had to move, the ores to one box, and I had to make a bunch of other boxes for wood and stuff. And because I was getting some more vessels, I had to move some of our extra, like, rubble and things you can find along and put them down here. So I need room for clothing. I've acquired a few more pieces of clothing there. And upstairs, I had gotten some of the bookcases. And those are the maps I've gotten. Out the clothing. And someone left us a little guy on our shelf. He fits so nicely right there. First it's like, oh, I got an elf on a shelf. That's a Santa. But it's still kind of like a Santa on a shelf. So I got some nice little festivity here. So while I was out, I was like, oh, this is pretty nice. There's a bunch of red lupins. And I'm like, there's a good bit of them. I might as well pick them up. And then there was a good bit of orange ones too. And usually there's only fields that have all blue, all purple. And then I was like, oh, this was on purpose. Which is a nice on purpose thing because it was a very nice tucked away little place down here. It was just really well designed here in this little ruin. It's quite tight down here because, well, someone got in the way. But it's a nice little hidey hole here. If you happen to find it when you're at the beginning of your adventures, it's pretty nice. I like these little things. And also out I was going towards spawn. You can see the well lit up place of Sid's there on the edge of the cliff. And he decided to build one of his home out by near where our original spawn was. So as I get closer to that, you can get a better idea of how large it is up there. He's got this nice little walkway all lit up. Playing with the fancy lights, and his videos are on his channel of all his progression there. And I think this is right up nearby the original ruins that were there. Our little hut that we started out with. And on the way there is also a new ruin that was there that I put down some more paving blocks. I figured I need to get hooked up at some point, but I don't think anyone's been up here to hook it up. And since it's close to our spawn, I was hoping, okay, well, maybe it'll be, you know, fairly close in near where we're at and not go like dramatically out. If it goes dramatically out, well, then I'll just have to hook it back up again later, but that is okay. I got dirt. Now let's put on armor just in case, because you never know. It's really banged up, but we can get it polished up a little bit on the way back. It's going to be plenty fine until then. Dirt, because, you know, you almost always end up in a cavern that needs to be covered up. Alright, so somewhere down below here, not too far underground. Ah, nuts. I think this is just like not my day for finding things. I tend to have that bad luck, unfortunately. Like, so many things I hook up their teleporters that are close to each other, or they end up being the outputs close to each other or something. But we'll go up and carve it out. Alright, so I kind of ran on a few ladders and such. So I made a little staircase up here. And I don't know, I'll have to do something up here to make it marked for people, I guess. Oh no, we're right by water. Okay. Alright. We'll block you off here. So I'll have to spiral this staircase a little bit, I guess. And that's right by water as well, so let's do it over here. Okay, well, we're out in the desert. I suppose if you wanted to get to old spawn fast, this might be faster. Well, that's kind of disappointing. But maybe it'll be useful for some people down here in the south. Alright, so back at home, we made our way back. I found out that I have a nice little present sitting inside here. I got a little decorative box that this is in. Keep the light on here. It's a teddy bear. Oh, thanks, Sid. He's left me a present here. And he fits on a shelf. Oh, that's good. Let me turn this guy around, get a hammer in, chisel. Turn him around. There we go. Yeah, he sits really nicely on the edge of that shelf. That was done really well. Little legs hanging off. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll get back to it after the holidays.